All right, welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I'm really glad that you're here today. If this is your first time listening, I want you to go ahead and can subscribe to the podcast. Then you're not going to miss any episodes. The goal of the Daily Mastermind is to really be that daily source of daily rituals, information that you can use in order to stay on track, keep yourself going down the right path and following your goals. And today on the podcast, we're going to be talking about vision. I mentioned yesterday that I've got these 8 steps that generally we can go to when we're trying to recreate or realign or re-envision our life. And today is that first step, and that's vision. This is the part where we're going to be covering what really truly breaks down your purpose, passion, and leadership that you're using in your life to drive yourself to the life that you're meant to live. So let's talk about vision. What is your vision? What is it that you're trying to accomplish in your life? And this might be for you, your vision in your job or your business or your family, or maybe it's just the vision for yourself. Because what we have to do, and I always try to get you to step back a little, because without vision, all of your time is going to be wasted. All your time is going to be worthless. It reminds me of, a book I read by Earl Nightingale, where he talked a little bit about his life. Here you have one of the fathers of personal development. And this is somebody who was all about empowering your life. And there was a point in time in his life where during the Great Depression, he lost everything. His 800-acre estate, his bank accounts were frozen, and he was really facing a very difficult, dark time in his life. And he talks about this in one of his books where he says he pulled up in front of the Washington Monument. And he was just asking himself, how in the world could I be dealing with this in my life? And going down another subject we're not going to cover today, he talked about how he needed to realize this was an opportunity for him. But what he talks about in some of his books is that most people are just going through life drifting. And drifting is not just something where you feel like, I don't have direction. Drifting is going to take you in a direction that creates bad events in your life. It's going to create negative outcomes. And so drifting is not just not making decisions. It's not having a direction that's going to cause you to go down and struggle even more in life. So make sure that you're not drifting. And the way to do that is to have a vision. And Stephen Covey talks about the fact that you in his 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he talks about beginning with the end in mind. Your vision should be the end goal you want to create, the best version of yourself, your life, the people that you work with, that you're around, your relationships, whatever it is you're trying to create. What is it in your life? What are you trying to make? What are you trying to create? How do you want to live your life? That's the vision that I'm talking about. Now, it's important to just note here, and I want to bring this up because so many of us right now feel like maybe we can't control the direction of their life. And that's one of the fundamental problems that most people have, which is why they lack vision and they lack the time put in to creating a vision. And so what I want to recommend to you is that you realize, I'll use this analogy I've used in the past of a sailboat. Jim Rohn, I think it was, that said, it's not the direction of the wind, but the set of your sail that determines your direction. What that means is that if you've ever looked at really professional sailors, they can sail directly into the wind. They use techniques to be able to sail into the wind, and it just shows that it's not the direction of the wind. Most people are letting the wind blow them in whatever direction it is, the marketplace, the events in their life, the circumstances. What you have to do is you have to learn to set your sail, set your direction, set your vision, so that regardless of the noise around you, you're going to go to the next level and you're going to go the direction you want. Now, you won't always necessarily go in a straight line, but you're going to go in that direction ultimately because you are going to make course corrections and audibles that will allow you to do that. I want to talk to you today about a couple of core areas that you can consider when you're trying to create your vision. The first is purpose. Purpose is something that's going to give your vision the fuel it needs in order to help you on an ongoing basis. So many times we create our goals in life around things, around items, around destinations, but not purpose. When you find the purpose that you have in your life, the thing that you can apply your skill sets to, you're going to be able to find much more fuel, much more motivation in order to take you further in life. And the bottom line is we're going to do more for others than we do for ourselves. Case in point, how you react and how you judge yourself right now is usually based on the opinions of other people. But a purpose is something that can drive you further than simple goals. And so that purpose might be your family. That purpose might be emotions that you're trying to become aligned with. It might be various things you're trying to create in your life to help others and give impact. But purpose is something that I really want you to put some thought into when you're creating your vision, because finding a purpose, now don't get too caught up in it. So many people are caught up in trying to figure out what their purpose is. Purpose can change, but purpose is something that I believe is usually tied to your unique talents and something that will really inspire you, not just motivate you to pursue a course. The second thing I want you to think about is stuff that you're passionate about. Stuff that you're passionate about will, and this is usually your unique talents, the things you're really good at and you love doing. Those are the things that you can align a vision of your life around, because why not live with purpose and passion? Now, don't get too caught up in this, right? I don't want you to think too much about what is my purpose? What is my passion? Just go with the feelings that will help allow you to go a direction that you can then begin to build a picture of the vision you're trying to create in your life. The third thing is to remind yourself that your vision, if you truly want to take your life to the next level, will involve some sort of leadership. And leaders are the ones that create the vision that others want to follow. And just know that there's no born leaders in life. Each of us is a leader, whether it's to your kids, to your family, to your organization. Leadership is a positive and a very important trait of building your vision, because leaders are the ones that have vision. So you need to create this compelling vision of the future if you want to be a leader, if you want to go to the next level and you want to create an ultimate level of your life. But what do you want? What do you want to do for your company? What do you want to do for your family? What it is that you want to do? This is what your vision is going to be. And as a leader, you need to motivate others with your purpose, your passion, and your vision of where you want to go. Remember that leaders are always preparing others to assume the roles that they have. So as you grow, don't be put aside by others in this competitive environment. Find ways that you can share your vision with other people and bring them along with you. Now, I wanted to just highlight for you a couple of qualities of leaders that I think are super important and also contribute to your vision. And my partner, Robert Stuberg, listed a few in his leadership course. And I wanted to give you this because where I believe that most of the people that have the greatest vision that I've come across are leaders, I wanted to be able to share with you just some character traits of leadership that I want you to focus on as you create your vision. So let me go through a few of these with you. A leader seeks out and listens to others, but they make up their own mind. Leaders seek out and listen to others, but make up their own mind. Leaders accept responsibility and they take it seriously. If you want to create a compelling vision of the future, you've got to accept responsibility. A leader also wants to leave the world better than he finds it. This can tie into your purpose and passion. A leader has a genuine interest in others, their joy, their sorrows, their hurts, their hopes, their needs, their fears. Take note and have a genuine interest in other people. You're going to find that takes you a long ways in business as well. A leader also learns from their past, but focuses on the future. A leader's highest ambition is to serve others. That's where you go from being a manager in life to a leader. A leader that's creating vision will also have the ambition to serve others. And a leader expects the best of others just as they do of themselves, and they become role models for others. Build a vision and build a vision for yourself, your business, your family that allows you to be a role model, but you know who you are. You're not placating other people's thoughts and feelings. Also, a leader knows the power of yes, and they know the power of no. Once you begin to craft a vision, you've got to be able to learn to say no if it doesn't take you closer to your vision on things that people ask of you. And you've got to know how to set goals and pursue them, because leaders are going to create enthusiasm, focus, and drive, but you've got to stay focused. And the only way you can do that is with a vision. So really, I just wanted to share these thoughts with you because I believe if you'll focus on creating a vision, a very clear, and we'll talk about clarity tomorrow, a clear vision, it starts with understanding what you're purposeful and passionate about, what it is that you want to create in your life. And as you build that focus, you're going to start to get clearer. And then we can get into some of these other steps throughout the week that'll allow you to help to craft your plan and follow through on it. So that's my message today. I just want to get you thinking and focused on vision, because I think that's something that a lot of people lack, but it's something you have to put time and attention into. So that's my message for today. Do me a favor, share the show. If you have any questions, hit me up. I always tell you to contact me on the Daily Mastermind on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I want to hear from you. I want to know what we can do to craft some solutions and strategies for you based on what you're working on. And I get emails every day, so I do read those all myself. Anyway, that's the message for today. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll talk with you more tomorrow.